Hey, what's up guys, it's Apollo Uchiha here, back with a new short movie. The name of this short movie is What If Naruto, The Secret Life of the Creator of All, the unscripted movie. And yeah guys, it's a story suggested to me by Ajinkya. Shout out to you for suggesting me this idea. And yeah, if you haven't, then please do leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you like the content of this channel. And without further ado, let's begin with our story. Our story begins in the multiverse core. In the center of it, there is a castle that floats. Inside of it resides an old being, a being that has been long forgotten, the only being in existence. And it's none other than Naruto. He had blonde hair, blue eyes, and wears a white yukata, as he was immensely bored. Even though he created the multiverse and many people and many timelines inside of it, he was getting bored of it. He wanted to live. And he got an idea after many millennia of just watching it. As he was inside his laboratory, as he was cackling like a mad genius, finally, the hair created. And just like Powerpuff Girls, three beings came to life: Kami, Yami, and Shinigami. Kami, the Watcher of Heaven, and the ruler of all. Yami, those who watch over the damned souls, while Shinigami, those who watch over the wretched. As the three beings came into existence, they looked at their father. Father, it's so nice to meet you. Thank you for bringing us to life. No worries, my daughters. So, what can we do for you, father? Well, I am thinking of retiring and going to enjoy my life. I have already found an interesting universe where I need to go, and I want you to watch over the rest of the multiverse as well while I'm gone. It will be done, father, and we will also watch over our domains and watch over you as well. I guess that will be all. I guess I'll be going now. Hi, it will suffice, father. As after that, Naruto said goodbyes to his daughter and went away in a bright white light. When Naruto closed his eyes, he opened his eyes inside a baby boy's body. Eh? Wow, well that was easy. Where is this place? As Naruto looked around, he could understand that many people were yapping around all around him in a loud voice. Something must be going on. As two little invisible magic circles that only he could see appeared on his ears as he began to understand what was going on. Danzo, for the last time, I'm not going to give him to you. He's the legacy of the Yondaime and Kushino Uzumaki. Both of them are in a coma, and behind their backs, you're going to make him a mindless drone? Whoa, what is going on here? Yes, Hiruzen. He's the Jinchuriki and the holder of the Kyuubi no Yoko, the greatest powerful being in this world. Yeah, right, Naruto said, as his baby eyes rolled. As Tazumida said, wait, what? Both of them said. Could have sworn that kid rolled his eyes. Oh my god, I have to be careful. Some of them are sharp. Naruto thought. He was still an infant, he couldn't speak, so yeah, he couldn't answer them. What is this about Kyuubi? Well, it is possible, said Hiyashi Yuga, that the Kyuubi might take over him, but it is only a possibility that has 10% of the chances, because the seal that is used is prepared by Shinigami. Shini-chan, huh? I guess I gotta ask her later on. As after that, one of the other ones spoke. It was an elder, but he is holder of the Kyuubi, Hiruzen. We have to do this for the betterment of the village, whether you like it or not. Clan here or not, he's still the weapon and the trump card of the village. Whoa. I guess I didn't look through the universe completely, huh? There are some greedy bastards here. Guess I gotta be careful about not revealing my powers too much. If I reveal too much, then I will be in a lot of trouble. More than I am. And what's this, my parents being unconscious in a coma? Wow, meaning that I'm left alone all by myself again? Naruto thought to himself, as Hiruzen then spoke. Regardless of what you all might think, He is still my charge, and I promised Minato, before he fell into that cursed comatose state, that I will look out for his son and protect him, because he knew, or more like Kushina knew, this might happen, as many of them flinched after hearing her name. She's a no-name Uzumaki who came from another village. She has no right to tell us what to do inside of our own village, said a civilian. Well, the said no-name Uzumaki as you speak of are the reason Konoha's walls are standing and defenses are up. If she wants to shake and take down all the seals with her, alongside the badge that we so desirably hold as a mark other than the leaf for Konoha. But it is ours. No, it is not. It is the Uzumaki clan symbol, you dipshit, said Tazunmi to the civilian council member. This is getting detract. I'm taking Naruto with me, and Kakashi's in charge of watching him. None of you will lay a finger on him. We can do whatever we want, Hiruzen, because his parents are unconscious. If that's all, then Naruto then did something. A big magical circle appeared, invisible to everyone other's eyes. Inside his eyes, two circle-like things opened as well. Aha, there they are. It was Eagle's Eye. He could see through miles ahead while laying there. As he then called for his daughter, Kami. Hi, Towa-chan. You called? Yes. I want you to relieve the pain and awaken the two souls who are in deep slumber. Their name is Minato Namikaze and Kushina Uzumaki. Did you reincarnate as their son? Yes, Naruto said. Oh my god, father, you could have found any other shinobi. Why him? What? Why is it so bad? He's the child of prophecy, and you being born there, I had to change a lot of things. And I was quite surprised by the change of events. Now I know it was you. Well, be a good daughter and please do what I ask. Hi. Who am I kidding? You are the creator of all. You can do whatever you want. Kami said with a smile. And a tired smile. As she did as she was told. As after that, Naruto then said, and please send a word to Shinigami for what she did. I might have a word with her later. Hi, father, said Kami with a gulp. As after that, the connection was cut between the father and daughter. As after 10 minutes, as the council was pulling all their strings to get on Hiruzen's skin, the door busted open, and in walked Kushina Uzumaki and Minato Namikaze, both enraged. We should have known, said Minato, as everyone was gawking at them. But how? We were, but thank God we are woken, because if we wouldn't have, you might have done something, Danzo. I am reinstating my powers and taking everything back from you. You do not have any right to take away the power while we are fighting. You are to be arrested and executed on a later date for treason. All the elders and the civilian council members, except for Hiruzen's Harutobi. No, you cannot do that. I will, and I can. You cannot overrule the authority of the fourth Hokage. We can because we have already taken the power from you, said one of the civilians. Really now? As if there was a bright yellow flash, and the said man's neck was rolling on the ground. Whose authority are you under now, bitch? As Naruto said, damn, that was so cool. It was a nice choice to reincarnate here. Could have sworn I could have gone to the Dragon Ball universe. Must have been nice, but it's awesome here. I'll visit that later on if I get ever bored in my life. Naruto thought to himself, as his mother walked towards him and picked him up, as he giggled. Act like a baby, act like a baby. Now what do babies do? Mother, Naruto said, as everyone's jaws dropped, and even Kushina and Minato, who was beating the shit out of the civilian council members, stopped. Wait, did the kid just talk? Shit, did he make a mistake? Yes, you did, you idiot, said a voice. Who spoke? Who told me that? It's me, the one who is sealed inside of you. Or was sealed inside this child. But who are you? I'm interested into knowing who this entity is. I'll talk to you later, QB. What do babies normally do? Just speak gibberish. Okay, Gugugaya? Could have sworn I heard him say mother. Kushina said. Who knows? Hey Naruto-chan, it's me, your Ka-chan, as Naruto giggled at her. You're doing good. Acting like a kiddo. Oi, stop it, or I might erase you from existence. Huh, you wish. Oh boy, you do not know who you are messing with. As after that, the civilian council and the elders were executed at the hands of Minato and Kushina, while the both covered in blood took their son home. Wow, they're so awesome, and a bit creepy covered in blood though, holding on to your infant kid, but I guess that's fine. And the rest of the council was shaken. As after the family left, Joza spoke. I think I kinda need a change of pants. What a drag. Joza, you should need to sit down, because we all need to. What are you talking about? Said Yugayashi. The Yuga's right, what are you talking about? As Tsuzomi then laughed. Look down, boys, as they looked down to see that their pants and kimono was wet. As both of them had a blush on their faces as they dashed outside, as Tsuzomi chuckled alongside the rest of them. As we go towards Uzumaki Namikaze household, inside that household, we see after half an hour the family taking a bath and coming into the living room. As Naruto was asleep in his basket in which he was placed in, as Minato and Kushina talked, what are we going to do? We should leave the village, take him somewhere else, because I'm afraid that the masked person might come back. And he said his name was Madara Uchiha. Now I highly believe that is the case, but if there is a chance that he is who he speaks of, then we're in deep trouble, Kushi-chan. We can take him to the Uzashigakure. We could start there. I guess Hiruzen is not off the hook then, huh? As he then said Anbu, as Inu Anbu dropped by. Kakashi, remove your mask. As Kakashi removed his mask, he was the last student of the Yondaime. The other two were dead already. What is it, Sensei? I need you to give this letter to Hiruzen and tell him that after tomorrow I will be leaving. We're going to travel all across the elemental nations. But Sensei, what about Eva? And Kushina-san, what about Kumo? We'll just visit there, they can't do anything about it. And plus, Honeki and I were talking about peace treaty, and Kumo and kind of Kushina have made friends. Wait, what? When did that happen? Well, when me and Kushina went on our vacation and honeymoon after getting married, we were near a town that was linked to Kumo, and the Raikage was also there, A. And so was his brother, Killer B. And Kushina and Killer B hit it off. They became good friends, and A reluctantly agreed that he was enjoying our company as well. So yeah, that happened, and we kind of became good friends or acquaintances. Wow, leave it to your family, and you can just turn any enemy into your friend, huh, Sensei? As Minato put a hand behind his head, rubbing it as he gave an awkward laugh. I guess so. Well, I guess I can do that. So, how long will you be gone for, Sensei? Year or two? No, Kakashi, I'm thinking of 13 years. 13 years, Sensei? That's quite a long time. And what if Naruto doesn't want to be a shinobi? Then he has every right not to. He's our son. We're not going to force him to do what we want for him. He can do whatever he wants. Oh, aren't they the most best parents in the world then? Naruto said, as in the Dark Void, Naruto's older personality was shown with clenching a fist as he was crying and with tears. Oh yeah, I forgot. Time to visit the QB. As the adults were talking, the baby Naruto went inside his seal as the infant baby was floating as the QB opened his eyes. Who are you? I know you're not the kid. The kid was pretty much dead when I was sealed inside of him. His soul was consumed by the Shinigami. But why are you here? I am the creator of all universes and multiverse. I'm the watcher of all of them, and my name is Naruto. You want me to believe that? Well, you kind of know what I did, and they talked to Kami. You mean that was Kami? Like real Kami? Yeah, how many Kamis do you think are there? One. Why do you ask? Then why do you say real then? Just to clarify that. Enough of this. So why are you here again? Even if you are the creator of the multiverse, the most powerful being, it's quite stupid to be here. I don't see any reason. Well, I was getting bored. Wait, what? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you correct. I was getting bored. And I wanted to get some excitement in my life. And maybe start anew. Huh. God, who would have thought that the most powerful being, the creator of all, is a bored person and wants to start over? Wait. As you begin to laugh, this is the most sickest joke I have heard in the whole eternity. You don't believe me, do you? No, why would I? Fine. As a huge magical circle appeared in front of all of them, Scooby's eyes won as the seal broke. Good enough, as the Scooby lunged at Naruto, only to be put into one place. Wait, what is going on? Why can't I move? As Scooby saw into the infant's eyes, as the baby in front of him grew into a being that was much taller than him. I told you who I am. Do not test my patience, little fox, or you might get it. Hi, what is this? This power is much more pure and divine, and so strong. A pressuring aura. Damn it. What did I get myself into? Well, you got yourself into me, more likely, and you're stuck with me. I guess for all eternity, since I'm an immortal. Ah, shit. God, you could have chosen anyone, and I'm stuck with him? Boy, I'm not that bad. Yes, you are that bad. Fine, whatever. I guess we cross that bridge once we get there. So, wanna be friends? You asking me to be your friend. Why? What do you get out of it? I get nothing. I just want a friend. I'm bored. And since we're stuck together, being on a good page is quite nice for a change. Don't you agree? I guess you're right then. What should I call you then? Naruto, the king of all, the creator, the divine one? Wait, calm down. Just call me Naruto. And surprisingly, my name is Naruto in this life as well. This is a win-win for me. Yes, it is. Now, Kyuubi was horrified after Naruto left. He was shivering mess and crying anime tears. God, he was just cursing God for putting him there with her father. As we go to the heaven to see that Shinigami and Yami were there. Why did you call us here, sister? Father is found finally. Wait, his soul just disappeared for thousands and thousands of years. God knows where he went. I know. Really? Said Shinigami. The kid you sealed the Kyuubi into yesterday, yeah. That had the father's name? Yup. Well, turns out that he was reincarnated into him. Oh shit. And he told me that he will have a word with you. Yup, I'm not here. Where do you think you're going? Yami said. It will be fun to see father torture you. She said. Let me go, you crazy bitch. Stop it, both of you. We gotta help father out. The boy father reincarnated into was supposed to be the child of prophecy who will bring the darkness down, but it seems that father only wanted to enjoy his life quietly, so we have to change the turns of events. Make sure that the catastrophe never happens. Wait, why should we do it? Let the father handle this as well. He can take care of it. You might be right, but what if he gets mad? Kami said. So what? Said Yami. Where are his daughters? He can scold us. Not like he's gonna kill us or something. He can actually, said Shinigami. Will he? Said Yami. Not so sure about now. No, he wouldn't. And from the looks of it, he respects kindly and thinks kindly of the family. And he wasn't mad at us, except for Shinigami for doing that stupid deed. As Shinigami gulped. Busted. Yeah, laugh all you want. One day will come and I'll laugh and you'll be the one who's crying. Enough for you to just go back and let us think what should we do. Or let the things play out. I say let the things play out, said both of the goddesses. Fine. If things turn for bad, then I'll blame you too, because it is regarded. What? Oh, come on, said both of them. You played us. Yeah. No, it was called taking countermeasures. Fine, let's just hope it does play out. And father likes it. As the next day came in the Shinobi world, as the Uzumaki Namikaze family left as Hiruzen was trying to stop them, but he knew he couldn't. As after they left, they arrived after 1 month of travel to Uchiha, and to surprise, they found Karin and her mother there who was dying, the only two remaining Uzumakis who lived there. And Karin, before she could be taken by a bandit, was saved by those people by Kushina and Minato, and after that taken in. She was 2 years of age when that happened, as she was taken in by the Uzumaki Namikaze family, and after that, the life of Naruto and his big sister began. Time skip 10 years later, we see a 10-year-old Naruto sleeping in his room as he felt heavy as he opened his eyes. Oh, not again. Nesan, get up! Ah, come on, Naruto-chan, I'm just tired. 5 more minutes. And Kasan told you to wake me up, not to cuddle with me. Ah, party pooper, said Karin, who woke up, and she was naked. As Naruto jumped down, why are you naked? It was getting hot. What do you expect from me? Just wear some clothes, okay? I'm going down. As Naruto then got out of the sheets, he saw that he was in his boxer. As he yelled like a sissy girl, where are my clothes? You look kind of hot, so I took them off. Nesan, don't enter my room like that. God, what's wrong with this girl? Why is she so obsessed with me? Because she likes you. But she's my sister. Not related by blood, remember? Still, man. Well, after 10 years of staying together, Naruto and Kyuubi finally found peace and became best friends with each other. Well, you gotta do you, Naruto. Either accept it or just ignore it. As Naruto then heard sniffling sound to see that his sister was crying. I said, damn it. Nesan, why are you crying? Naruto asked, in a comforting manner. No matter what happens, he couldn't just ignore his sister crying like that. As then he was clumped into a bone-crushing hug. Got you. Ah, not again. As then a knock happened. As Kushina entered. Ara, it seems that you're having a nice conversation, she said teasingly. Kachan! Hi, said Karin. Don't agree with her, Naruto said. As Minato walked in. Oh, sorry, Minato backed away. Looks like our son is having finally, as Guy would have said, enjoying the youthful life. As Guy sneezed. Shoot! Sensei. Yes, my youthful student. Seems like someone youthful is talking about my youthfulness. And for that we will run 1,000 laps across Konoha. Sensei, Lee! Sensei, Lee! For God's sake, shut up! Said Kakashi. Somebody's trying to read here. My eternal rival. So unyouthful of you. Let's go, Lee. He's diminishing our youthfulness. Thank you, said Kakashi as he went back. Now, my precious, I will read you, and nobody can disturb me. As before he could read, 2 red glowing eyes were found in his dark room. And he was scared and screamed like a sissy girl. And when he turned on the light, it was none other than Itachi Uchiha, who was having a sweat drop moment and tilted his neck. Kakashi-senpai, Hokage-sama has summoned us. He needs our team gathered. It's just you, Itachi. Just go, I'll be there. And promise not to tell anyone. As a recording was heard, as sniffling was heard. It was none other than Tenzo and Neko, as both of them were laughing their asses off at Kakashi. I guess it's already too late. Yup, it is, said Itachi. Well, see you there, Captain. As after that the 3 of them left, as they were chuckling as well, while Kakashi was having sweat drop anime tears running down his face. Why, God, why? Curse you, Guy. Curse you! As we go back to Uchiha, as we see Naruto and Karin being trained by their mother while their father prepared dinner. No matter what happens, Kushina was not that much of a good chef, except from being able to cook ramen and something she liked. So, in general, to keep up the hygiene and the good food in their system, Minato was in charge of cooking, because he was a nice chef. As he then called, dinner's ready, come inside. They have been training for the whole day. As they came inside and had their dinner. As Naruto then said, Ne, To-chan, Ka-chan, when are we going to go out and travel? You said that we will once I reach the age of 10. And for the 10 years we're staying here in one place. Yes, Naruto, we are starting to travel tomorrow for 3 years, and after that, we'll return to Konoha when you reach the age of 13. And both you and Karin will become shinobi of that village. Are you okay with that, Karin? Hi. Ka-chan, To-chan, it will be fine. Plus, I want to stuck with Naruto over here, she said as she glomped in one of Naruto's arm in her, both arms, dangling it as Naruto then sighed, while rolling his eyes as both of the parents chuckled at that. Now, both of the parents knew about Karin's feelings for Naruto and accepted it because Kushina, for one, was the one who made Minato agree to this because Karin wasn't their blood relative, even though she was a clan member, and other than that, she was perfect for Naruto. Kushina always wanted to find a Nuzumaki if anyone was alive out there for her baby boy, and she found one. As Minato then said that being a clan head he might have to be put under CRA, but Kushina disagreed to that. She said that Karin was just fine, and Minato agreed wholeheartedly. After staying on a couch for 1 week, and after that they got some rest, and the next day finally came as they locked their stuff and took everything that was required from the Uzumaki clan compound and some money, and they left to travel all across the elemental nations. Time skip. 3 years later, we see 4 people walking back towards Konoha's gates, as 2 of them were 15 and 13 of age. 13-year-old Naruto Uzumaki Namikaze and 15-year-old Karin Uzumaki, as she was still hugging one of Naruto's arms as Naruto had let out his hair grow much more than his father. It was silky, straight, and the tips were quite wild and spiky. And he still had 3 whisker marks on his face and tan skin, making him a god in his own right, as he then sighed. "Nei-san, for the last time, can you leave my arm alone? It's getting, difficult to supply blood into it, and my chakra isn't flowing better there." As Karin then parted and grabbed onto the other arm, leaving that one alone, as both of the parents chuckled at that. "Well, you should be grateful, Dad. Your other wives are not here," as Naruto shivered at the thought of that. Yep, he and Karin were married now, and that is why she was being this sticky to him. As for his other wives, Yujito and Kuretsuchi, Samui didn't want to leave their village, but they loved him and even gone as far as to marry him, so they remained there because they were important for their village. When did this happen? Well, one after they left for Uzushiogakure, 1 year after into their traveling, and after they left the Uzushio walls, they first went to Kumo and came face to face with A and his brother Killer B. Naruto stayed there for 2 months and became friends with Team B, and mainly with Yujito and Samui, who were quite shy and cold towards anyone else. Naruto became attached to them, and they became attached to Naruto. And it was Karin who found them kissing Naruto, as Naruto went to play with them, as Kushina took a camera and took a snap, both of them kissing, as Karin then dashed towards them and kissed Naruto as well, as Abe chuckled at the thought of that. That how Naruto was going to be a lady killer one day, and so, to solidify the alliance between Kumo and Konoha, he did what any Kage would do: political marriage alliance, with consent of both Samui and Yujito, and Naruto as well. And Naruto was, well, like his father, a pushover in this matter, and his so peaceful life was not peaceful anymore, thanks to his parents and their antics. So now he was engaged with 3 women, and after that they traveled, avoiding Kiri because it was in a civil war, to Iwa. They were surrounded and were quite suspicious of what the Namikaze Uzumaki family were doing there. So they only stayed there for 1 month, and at that time Naruto and Kuretsuchi got close. Naruto always made a lot of friends wherever he went, even in the minor villages, and most of the bigger villages and minor villages during the years of travels knew about who he was. And he had many connections now, much more bigger than Jiraiya would ever imagine have. And when the time came to leave, Kuretsuchi kissed him, and Oniki delivered a document in Minato's hands. It was a political marriage document made by his own granddaughter to give him, and he approved it. It was just scribbles saying that Kursuchi married to Naruto Uzumaki Namikaze, and there was a Tsuchikage stamp down there and her signature, which were more like a handprint. Promise me, Naruto. I know that you're already married to 3 women. If you marry any more, I'll kill you and gut you alive. Hi, Kurtsuchi-chan. End of the flashback, and after that, the 2 years they traveled, and the last year they went to Kiri when the rebellion died down, and his mother was quite happy to meet with her cousin mate Rumi Uzumaki, who was also hitting on Naruto, but Naruto avoided her advances because she was too much old, and Kushina, being her older cousin, bonked her head to make her stop, and she did. And after that, end of the flashback, we are here. 3 years of traveling and making a lot of friends. As the Uzumaki Namikaze family entered to the walls of Konoha, they went towards the Kage office, where Hiruzen Sarutobi was sitting. Hey Gigi, said Kushina. Hello, Hokage-sama, said Naruto and Karin in unison, as Minato also greeted him. Thank God you're here. Here's your hat, take it. I'm too old for this shit. You could have used the shadow clones, Naruto said, as everyone's jaws dropped. Wait, how do you know that? Well, shadow clones get memories back after you're done using them. As Hiruzen then bonked his head on a nearby wall. Stupid. Could have used that. It's all because of you, Minato. You didn't... Wait. I also didn't know about that. I did all the work by myself. But how did you do it so fast? I'm called Yellow Flash for nothing, Minato said with a nervous chuckle. As Hiruzen's eyebrow twitched. Fine. Now enjoy your paperwork. Shadow Clone Jutsu. As 5 Shadow Clones came and did the paperwork as Minato smirked. All by yourself. You're banned for using that for 1 year. Oh, come on, not you two. Hiruzen-sama. This is my revenge for 13 years of worth of paperwork. Fine. Guess I'll see you guys in the evening then. Yes, Minato, suffer! After that, Hiruzen left, cackling like a mad genius. Damn, he got some issues. Yes, you don't know how many, said Kyubi. As after that, Naruto went to the academy since he was 13 years old, so he was about to graduate. While as for Karin, she was already made a Genin and also promoted to Chunin test. After being with them, they knew that she was at least Chunin level because of her skills and adamantium chakra genes and her hyperly able to heal ability after someone bite into her. As after that, we go towards Naruto as he walked into the academy. Are you Iruka-sensei? Yes, that would be me. Here, a letter from my father, as Ruka's husband. Oh, Naruto, come inside. It seems that the 4th Hokage is back. As after that, Naruto then said, Hi everyone, name's Naruto Uzumaki Namikaze. Nice to meet you all. Wait, how come he gets to stay in the class? Said Kiba. Well, we have to listen to your lectures. Deal with it, Naruto said, as Kiba face vaulted and so many others who were also against it, but many of them chuckled, mainly Choji and Shikamaru. Naruto, why don't we begin with you since you're the first one to arrive? And from the looks of it, you're quite smart, so how about this? You can solve these questions that are on the board behind me. And if you do, then you'll be able to pass, since everyone here has done the test. As Naruto solved all the questions on the board, which weren't able to be solved by a Chunin as well. In ease. After that, everyone's jaws dropped. Wait, how come you got 100%? At least 1 or 2 questions are at least of Jonin levels or even Anbu level. I read Funjutsu. A lot of Funjutsu. I'm an Uzumaki. What do you expect from me? Naruto said with a deadpan. And after that, everyone nodded. And the 3 jutsus, the eternal jutsus, were done by Naruto, and he got his headband. Now I'm very proud of you all since you all passed. One of us got a nice treatment. Shut up, dog breath. I can smell your dog breath from a mile away. As Kiba grew a tick mark, as after that, Iruka continued. I'll announce the teams. The teams were as in canon, and Naruto's team was still Team 7 with Sasuke Uchiha and Sakura Haruno. Sasuke Uchiha was an arrogant boy, and as for Sakura, she was his fangirl. Naruto didn't bother with that as he was resting there, as he felt someone standing near him. It was Sasuke. So you're Naruto Uzumaki Namikaze. Yeah? You're Sasuke, right? The Uchiha kid. Yes, I am the Uchiha kid. Fight me. Why? I want to know who's more powerful and strong. Come on, Sasuke, he's just a sissy, even though he's a fourth Hokage's son. Really? If I'm a sissy, then what makes you think what you are? I'm a shinobi. Yeah, right. You don't know the difference between Konoha and shinobi. Shinobi my ass. You know this all the stuff that you read and write, the Konoichi of the year. Because of your marks in the test, they're not going to be useful in the battlefield. It will be skills that will be useful. I started through a kunai that went past her hair, cutting half of her long hair down to her Shippuden style hair. This will be the skill that is useful. As the blackboard cracked, in which the kunai hit, as Sasuke and Sakura were surprised by this. As Naruto then closed his eyes and went back to life. As for your question, Sasuke, I don't want to. As after that, Kakashi arrived early on. My first impression, I guess it's quite interesting meeting you all. As after that, they did their canon intro, and after that, the next day arrived and the test happened. And Naruto and Sasuke passed while Sakura got tied to stump. And she was even fed by Naruto and Sasuke, and they passed the test. And Kakashi gave the legendary speech: "Those who abandon their comrades are trash and worse than trash," and so on and so on. After that, the D-rank missions began, and after completing 40 D-rank missions, the time came when they had to go for their first C-rank mission. And luckily it was Tazuna, just a delivery mission, nothing more, escorting mission. And after that, when they left for the said mission, it became an A-rank. As Demon's brothers were there, Naruto was able to subdue them with his chakra chains, and after that, Zabuza Momochi and his accomplice arrived. They attacked together, but this time Naruto and Kakashi were able to take them down easily. Naruto obviously cheated using his magic to make Zabuza slow down and deplete his chakra much faster, and make sure to not cause any hassle. He was a lazy bastard, so what you could expect from him. After that, they went towards Tazuna and Inari, and after the whole speed that Inari gave, and Naruto talked to him that how that he will make Gato pay. Naruto, with fueled rage, arrived in Gato's hideout, and many screams were heard that day. And Gato was forever forgotten from the world. He was erased from the existence alongside many of the samurais who were there. Naruto then grabbed all of the victims and brought them back to the village, alongside all the money and things that was stolen from the village. And the next day, Naruto was seen as a hero who saved them and returned their morale to them. And after that, the bridge was completed within a week, and Zabuza Momochi was scared because he was hidden alongside Haku, as they saw what the kid did. They were afraid of him, so they never returned after their first beatdown. And Konoha's shinobi returned safely back to Konoha, securing an alliance as well. After that, Naruto went on many C-ranks and A-rank missions with his mother and with his Nesan, who was now an Anbu captain, surprisingly. And Naruto was quite surprised. After that 1 month of doing such missions, Chunin exams arrived, and when they arrived, they were, as in canon, the first 2 tests, as Orochimaru was encountered, but Naruto slowed the time down and made the curse mark reverse style, meaning there was no Orochimaru's effects, and they didn't make your mind go numb. Instead, it only fueled your power and keep your sanity together. Orochimaru's soul was removed from it, which caused Sasuke's powers to get a boost up. As for Sakura, she was just a useless dump in Naruto's eyes, so yeah, he didn't bother with her. As for Orochimaru, he retreated back. Cunning bastard he is. And after that, preliminaries happened, and Naruto just one punch KO'd Kiba and won the match. And Kiba was quite riddled by this by her mother, because both of them made fun of Kiba after that, and Kiba hated Naruto for that. As after that, 1 month break came, and Jiraiya showed his face, and well, let's just say that it was a whole new story that how they met. Naruto got on a pranking spree and pranked him for 1 month straight, and after that, when he got tired of it, he trained and got Toad summons, and even went as far as to go to Toad Mountain, Mount Miyabuku, to meet the Grand Elder Toad, who was quite surprised to see him. As we go to the flashback before the final test 1 week ago, as Jiraiya wasn't there, as Kumamoto have taken him there, as Kumamoto then said, "Immortal Naruto-sama, what can we do for you?" Wait, how do you know that Kami-sama has told me that you are here? We cannot express how blessed we are. I guess my cover is blown, but please do not reveal these to anyone else. As suddenly, a crip was heard from the woods. It was a branch that broke under feet. It was Jiraiya. Wait, why are they bowing to you and calling you immortal king? As Naruto then looked at Jiraiya and said, after explaining his story, Jiraiya was looking at him in a new light as his jaws were dropped. Wait, so let me get this straight. You're a being that is so old that created Kami, Yami, and Shinigami to look after his job while he go and relax? Yeah, you can say I'm kind of on a vacation. Please don't tell my parents about this or else I will erase you from the existence. Hi, I guess I can do that. What if I get in return if I don't say anything? Perverted bastard. Here you go. Your wishes come true. As suddenly, Jiraiya moved away and came in front of Tsunade, who then looked at him. Jiraiya, I've been meaning to tell you something. What is it, Hime? I've been in love with you for the past 4 years. As then, Jiraiya was kissed as Jiraiya's eyes widened. My truest wish was to reveal my feelings to Hime, and hopefully she returns them. Are you sure about this? Yes, as he yelled Kai for 8 hours and got bonked on the head by Tsunade as well for that. Why are you doing Kai and Kai over and over again? It's not a genjutsu, you idiot. I guess it isn't. As after hugging Tsunade, Jiraiya had a perverted grin and was crying in tears. Thank you, immortal being. I promise I won't reveal your secret now. You have fulfilled my one wish that I wanted. As after that, Naruto heard it. Perverted bastard. As after that, Naruto went back home and was surprised to see Jiraiya and Tsunade together, and they even married there, outside the village, which was a quite shocker for the village. And Orochimaru's plans were now hurdled because 2 Sanins were there and his teammates, alongside his sensei and the Yellow Flash, and the boy that made him shit his pants literally, their son. He was in a deep pinch, but he wanted to go with his plan, so that is what he did. He went along with it. As when the final round began and Gaara's match came with Sasuke, Shikaku was released, but Naruto was able to subdue him easily thanks to Kurama's powers. And after that, Oto and Suna Shinobi were captured, and Suna formed a new alliance with Konoha, as Kumo and Kiri as well as Eva were already allied to Konoha, so Suna wanted to join as well, not wanting to be left out alone. Akatsuki got the wind of this and were quite surprised. Since their mission was to capture all the 9 Bijus, they were now in a deep hurdle and wanted to break the alliance somewhat, but no matter how many times they tried to capture any Biju, they were already taken down by a force field or some sort of power. And the Shinobis were killed and never returned. As we go towards Akatsuki's base in Amegakure, as we see the remaining Akatsuki members sitting there, Kisame, Deidara, Sasori, and Tobi, Nagato, and his bots, Konan, and Zetsu. These were the only remaining members while the rest of them were dead. We have to do something about this. This invisible field that blocks me, the power that is above a god. We need them. Oh yeah? You want me? Come and get some. As being arrived there, he was wearing a white yukata. Naruto was in his original form. Beware of my words. I am the watcher of all, the creator of all. You will be erased if you don't stop in your tracks. The path you walk upon is the destruction, not the perseverance that you all look for. Who are you? Are you deaf, kid? I said who I was. I'm not going to reveal my identity, but heed my words, or you will pay direly. We're not scared of you. Beware to face the power of God. Shinra Tensei, as everything was destroyed, but Naruto didn't budge. What? How can this be? As I told you, kid. Beware. As with a snap of his finger, all the paths were dismantled and disappeared in dust. And Konan was disappearing as well. Nagato! No, Konan! What did you do to her? I erased her existence, and so is yours, Nagato, Uzumaki. As Nagato's existence began to erase the original ones, as the path fallen and were erased. Tobi and Zetsu were scared shitless after this, and so were Deidara and Sasori. To be able to take down their leader like this, the Rinnegan wielder, it was a whole new story, and they were afraid to go against this being. As Naruto then said, beware. And then looked at Zetsu. Ah, so you are the reason. Erase. As Naruto erased Zetsu as well. and Toby and the other will remain. Go back to your villages. Start a new life, or you will be the one who will be raised. And after that, original Naruto was gone. As he woke up to see that due to the Chunin exams, his wife were there and they were lumping him into a hug on his bed. Come on! When are you going to grow up? I need some rest here, please! After the war, no, you're resting with us, said Karin, Yujito, and Kuretsuchi and Samui. They weren't going to budge or leave him alone. As Naruto then grumbled, but he was happy. He won't have it any other way. And he then called for his daughter. What is it, father? Inside his mindscape, as Kamiyami and Shinigami arrived. I want you three to be with me. I know I have been neglecting you quite a lot. No, father, it is our honor to be useful to you. That is what I'm saying. You are my daughters. And all you did is work. Why don't you make shadow clones to take your stead and reincarnate as my daughters that I'm sure are going to be born? I will be happy to be with you and spend time with you. Really? Said three of them. Yes, why won't I enjoy my time with my family? You are all precious to me. As Naruto was hugged by his three daughters as they cried. I love you all. We do you, father. As after that, time passed. As the Akatsuki was no more, and the Otsutsuki didn't bother going there because when they freed Kaguya revealed that the Watcher of All, the creator of all, was still reincarnated and enjoying his vacation. So they did the most logical thing. Pack their shit and get the fuck out of there as fast as they could. As for Naruto, he was happy with his three daughters and two annoying sons. And with his four wives. Life was really good for him. And he was going to enjoy his vacation for a long time, while the clones were working their asses off to maintain the balance of all the multiverse and all. He even left his one clone to watch it all. As he was enjoying his life there and vacation. As this is where I'm going to be leaving this story of, guys. I hope you like this one, and if you do, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you like the content of this channel, and if you do, then yeah, this is Apollo Uchiha, and I'm signing out. Peace!